It was maybe, I don't know. I know it was 2016. The weather was just starting to warm up. I left my windows down while I was in class, and I freaked out when I got back to my car. I was only driving for maybe 5 minutes. I was like barely off campus because the traffic was so bad. I was on my way to sign some stuff at this place I just got a job at. It was a red light. I was just looking at the sticky note with names on it. When I got on my first interview with the place, I wrote down the names of everyone I talked to so I wouldn't forget if I got a phone call from them. I wanted to make sure I got it right when I got in today, so I'd been looking at it. I'd stuck it on the dash, but it kept falling, so I put it in my cup holder. But I was just looking down at it, and I guess the car in front of me moved up, so I took my foot off the brake and rolled. I don't know. I remember everything else before and after. When it happened, I can remember, but just not. I can't tell it like a story. The sound is the only thing that helps me put it in time. It was just, I can't describe it. I just heard a low creak and a pop, crack, snap. I can hear it in my head perfect, I just can't say it. The pop was my bumper coming out of the brackets, and the crack was it cracking when it didn't have any place to go. I think I might have imagined the snap afterwards, after I found out. I think I put that in to make sense of it in my head. The banging, I remember that. He didn't yell or anything. I guess he was squeezed out of air. But after I put my foot on the brake and looked up, he started banging on the bumper of the car in front of me. I found out later from my lawyer all the details because a few people saw it. I got off. I guess I'm lucky, but I don't feel like I am because he was technically jaywalking and I wasn't on my phone or drunk or anything. I mean, I wasn't paying attention, I was reading, but I guess in the eyes of the law, that's nothing. He just stepped off the curb and was cutting between my car and the car in front of him. My bumper hit his knee as I was moving up and knocked him down. 2 bumpers caught him sideways on his torso. He didn't just fall down and hit the ground. He lost his balance as he got knocked, and the bumpers were getting closer, and they caught him in the middle and said that he was sliding down trying to get under the car. I guess that's why I didn't feel it or hear him fall in anything solid. 2 of his ribs and his collarbone got cracked from the pressure. But he started banging on the bumper after that. Then I stopped and the car in front of me moved up. I thought I hit them. I didn't realize until I got out of the car. I have to carry this now.
The Look4Me campaign aims to shed light on the victims of distracted driving and hopes to shift the focus away from the obvious personal consequences of negligence behind the wheel. It is of utmost importance that we attempt to change the mindset of people who drive with distractions so that they realise their carelessness actively puts others in harm's way. The 3 main aspects of the Look4Me campaign are supporting the victims, stopping the distractions, and urging everyone to do their bit and make a difference. The foundations of our campaign came from learning of the difficulties the victims of distracted driving face in day-to-day life. We began researching organisations and charities supporting the victims, and then began to construct a campaign around them and preventative measures to help ensure accidents like this cease to occur. Look4Me utilises social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat to promote our cause, as interactive social media allows for greater audience, engagement and ultimately a more successful campaign. The wide array of platforms allows us to engage with our target audience of young drivers who we hope to deter from making bad decisions behind the wheel. Promoting the campaign came through the use of the Don't Snap and Drive filter on Snapchat, which sourced a great amount of participation and really began to send out our message through widespread media. We were able to measure the general public's understanding of distracted driving through our tailor-made survey, which in turn increased public interest in the campaign. Our website provides information about who we are, what we do, and how we do it, as well as giving users a place to connect with the campaign in the hope that they may subscribe for more information. The website also provides links to our social media accounts and surveys for greater ease of access. Supporting the victims of distracted driving is one of our core beliefs. We believe it is important that these people are not only able to tell their stories to teach others, but also to live their life to the fullest. We are strong supporters of the charity Break the Road Safety and their work with victims of roadside accidents. The UK government has recently updated the law on mobile phone use while driving to an instant driving ban and an undisclosed on-the-spot fine. This is a step in the right direction, but at Look4Me we aim to push for tighter laws on distracted driving and more traffic officers to enforce it. The facts speak for themselves. The roads are becoming increasingly more dangerous by the day, and distracted driving is becoming a much larger problem. This is why we feel it is so important to give the victims of this crime a chance to be heard and to be given our full support. If things stay as they are, the future of driving looks to be a bleak one. However, we hope that with enough people changing their mindset, a new age of road safety could be on the horizon. Beyond this, we believe that autonomous vehicles would be a key in reducing the number of pedestrian casualties of distracted driving to close to zero.